go out into Butcher's Bluff looking, you won't find him. He'll find you.
There. Roger?
No, Paige.
Oh, no. The story with that is you've noticed when he repeats his bodies in the throne, I mean, they tend to rot. He has to change them out. She's in his cage. She's taken care of. Mm-hmm. Because if you notice, he's getting sloppy, right? He gets very sloppy. He leaves them all at the house, too.
Foreshadowing!
This is to show that he's getting sloppy. That's why the sheriff has to close him down, which is all explained in the sequel.
So you got to show up for that.
The sequel explains all the loose ends.
You, sir.
What's that?
Yes, sir. You, sir.
Anyone else?
That's how it smells. Yeah.
Right there. Oh, Jesus. I couldn't even tell you. At least 50. Yeah, a lot. Because a lot of times one location was shot in 4 or 5 different places, but it looked like one place, didn't it? There's that. Funny story about locations real quick, though. You know, the one scene that's not acting at all is Samantha going into that restroom. That's a real place. We didn't set dress that. That was how we found it. And so, needless to say, she didn't use that thing. Whenever we had to go, she's like, I'm driving down to the gas station right over there. But yeah, it was very vile, which is why I picked it. And it's not at the antique store. It's at a completely different location.
Which is on 290 in Page, Texas, on the way to Austin.
That is
Stop by
true.
and say hi.
That is true.
So how did you guys make it through the pandemic?
I'm here.
The film or
barely.
individually?
Well, I'm proud to say that not one person on the set in 2 years on my set got sick. So, and
It's too much to find a way to.
you just did it. That was the whole thing. Is that, you know, as I said before, we were scheduled to start in April of 2020, so we just did it. You know, it was like, are we going to make this movie or not? Are we going to lock ourselves up in our house and hide like little bitches? Or are we going to go make a fucking movie? And so I got with everybody. I was like, are you scared?
To be fair,
I mean,
to be fair,
yeah,
I said yes.
yeah, they were. But I was like, good, let's use that fear and let's capture it on film. One of the good things is a lot of it is in the woods, and so we didn't have to wear masks and shit. We just stayed away from each other for the most part, and that was that. You know, like I said, no one got sick, and we made our movie when everybody else was too scared to make one. So,
A little more minutes. Anyone else got
anyone else?
Do you know what part of the river you were on when the girls were sitting next to the river?
Exactly know where it's at.
Where?
You got a sign that says Bluff's End. That's the name of the street, River Road in Bluff's End in New Braunfels, Texas. Anyone else?
Couldn't get more exact than where it is.
Gotcha. Right there. What's the budget of the film? Well, we raised our budget completely off of Indiegogo, so the fans actually backed this thing.
Y'all.
I'm poor as hell. I'm just like, don't let the glamour thing fool you. I'm broke. So I had no money at all to make this movie. And the fun story about this is we actually made a fake trailer for no money, and we put it out and made people think it was real. We stole that from Machete, like Robert Rodriguez's thing. We put it out. People saw this. Hey, where can I see it? Well, you can't because it doesn't exist. And like, you want to make it exist, help us out. So we did a thing called Indiegogo, and people just donated, and we raised our money, and we ended up with $80,000. So $80,000 is what was on that screen.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
I got a couple questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, real quick, we'll wrap it up, and then I want to join everybody. I want to invite everybody. Please come on out, get some pictures, take them on the red carpet. We're going to be outside autographing posters, selling voodoo dolls, selling books. And I have a couple questions real quick here. Okay, so these are obviously the big guys in the movie, right? Okay, Mr. Santiago Sky.
Woo! Hey. Yeah!
Musician, actor. Hey, man, you had a lot of intimate scenes. Okay, so most people are kind of, yeah, you don't like candy. Most people are really kind of scared. I don't want to take my top off. Even gentlemen, because, you know, we kind of,
Well,
I mean, I've heard.
I got to work on my abs.
How was that? How was that? What kind of mindset did you have to get yourself into to be able to do that and the other intimate scenes?
Well, I pretty much told William and Matt, I said, you know, if you're going to go for the women, you need to put some of the guys in there. And he was like, all right, I'm down for it. And they made us really comfortable. Kayla and I, we kind of had free reins to do what we wanted to do. So we kind of choreographed it. And I said, I'm going to put my hand here. You do this. She was like, you can pull my hair if you want. I was like, all right. And we just rolled with it. And they were actually sitting downstairs listening to the whole thing, very uncomfortable. It was great. It was awesome. But yeah, it's those are kind of difficult to do, but you just kind of work with your scene star and talk about it and make sure everyone's comfortable and go for it. So.
Okay, cool, great.
The kind of person that would be all hype and try to get with women all the time, and they were just, you're the most annoying person ever, and would talk all this game, and he just hit bongs all the time, and so I was like, this is Chris. And then so it was a combination of some characters from like Cabin in the Woods. I went down to I watched a ton of different stoner movies. Hell, I watched a couple episodes of Scooby-Doo and tried to do some Shaggy stuff. Yeah, it was a combination of Will's direction combined with my old roommate. That's where Bobby came from for me.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks.
Oh, I know he's important. You don't have to tell me. I know that. I just felt comfortable standing over here because he's a cop.
You're scared of him.
Mr. Harold, tell us something to get into that character. Was there anything that hard for you because you were already an officer?
There was no acting involved, right?
I kind of got stereotyped because I was already doing it anyway. Anyway, I kind of got stereotyped because I was already a cop anyway, and I did a lot of community theater and stuff like that, which, in my opinion, was harder than this was for me anyway, because when you mess up in the movie, they can say cut, we can do it again. I love that part, you know. And William, I'll tell you, I came in with a really bad mindset in one of those scenes. I had a funeral that I just got back from and had to rush over there to do the scene. And God bless him, he was so patient because I couldn't get it, and it just kept going on and on and on. Thank God for cut. Okay, let's do it again. Cut. Okay, let's do it again. We did it several times. Whereas in the theater, there's no let's stop here and start over. You just got to keep rolling, keep doing it. So, in my opinion, this was a little easier, but it does tend to take longer because going back and doing it over and over again, especially that one scene.
And a special thank you to this guy, though, because we wouldn't have had the cop cars and the police station or any of the things that really brought that whole thing to life if it wasn't for him. And he was actually Paul's character in our fake trailer. He was the sheriff, so.
I got demoted.
He got demoted, that's right. Paul came in like, I'm sorry, Harold, bro. You're great, but you're not creepy like Paul is. Sorry.